Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we enter Summer Forest. Also, Yems.
Oh, he could do it in this game too.
Yems!
So I heard about something about a cutscene.
Yes, there is a cutscene.
I like cutscenes.
In fact, it might be the most iconic cutscene from Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. Everyone's favorite line, I'm a faun, you dork. I'm not joking. I think one of the first trailers they showed for the Spyro 2 remake for when this game was coming out was this cutscene.
Oh, there's Moneybags.
Yeah, Moneybag gets the snot beaten out of him, but she looks. Wow, Ripto just took over the castle. Oh, gotta solve this problem.
My name is Alora.
Hi, I'm Spyro.
Also, Alora was another example of people turning into furries.
I'm a faun, you dork.
Because they give her a very cute design. You know how the internet reacts to cute designs.
Oh, yeah.
There's definitely porn of this chick out there.
They called it a
Oh,
talisman.
undeniably.
Yeah.
You a talisman?
What, is it special? I
Actually,
just
what's
stuck
the
it in
character's
Bible
name?
key.
Elora.
Well,
E-L-O-R-A.
there are 14 talismans in Avalon, and they're all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto.
I think she's like the most popular female character in the franchise, too.
Yup.
Where have you been?
Ew, there's stuff with Spyro and her on Pornhub.
Why are you on Pornhub?
Scientific curiosity.
Scientific curiosity that I don't want to see.
Also, they said they gave the talisman to Spyro, and he said he stuck it in the guidebook. How do you take a golden pickaxe and put it in a book?
There's so many results, guys.
Why are you
Kate,
still
why would
looking?
you... Kate, there's a time and a place for everything, not while we're recording.
How can we trust you with 14 talismans?
To be fair, I'm just on Google.
Yeah, I know, but
Any orbs? They're important.
we know what you're doing now.
And she's finding immense enjoyment out of it.
No, I'm not. It's gross. Why is there one called Spyro?
Okay, I'm gonna clean this conversation up just a little bit and say, how cool would it be if Crash or Spyro were in Smash?
That would be really cool. Also,
Good
this
job, Matt.
this is the example of a game that's like, hey, here's some collectibles. You can't reach them.
You can't swim.
Oh, I can swim compared to the
You
previous
can't
game.
dive.
I need to spend money on moneybags to dive.
Really, so basically, you need to pay Moneybags to learn how to hold your breath.
At least he can hold his breath indefinitely, at least. But yes, this is not a game where if you submerge yourself, you have an air meter. You can go underwater. You can be underwater as long as you need.
That's nice to know. It's not like Mario, who needs air.
Also, thank you, Matt, for finding the code that removes the super breath, so it's gonna be a bit more genuine.
There we go. We
Of
only
regular breath.
you only get one episode of Super Breath. That's all. We gave you a treat, friends. That's all you get. If you want to unlock Super Breath, you gotta watch the whole playthrough.
Yeah, it's a 100% completion award.
Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle.
I'm a
and we
faun, you
need your
dork.
help. Start by retrieving
They give
the
her so much
talismans
sass
from
in
each
this
of the worlds
version.
you visit.
I like the characters already. I mean, like, Hunter was in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, which, when you mentioned it, it is kind of weird that they chose to put in Spyro, Nasty, but then they put in Hunter instead of anybody else. Like, I know maybe Spyro 1 didn't have very many established characters in comparison, but if Nasty's gone now, why wouldn't you just put in Ripto if Ripto appears more?
Yeah, Ripto is seen as the major antagonist of the Spyro series because he has 2 appearances rather than 1 like everyone else.
And on top of that, wait, when you say 2, does that mean the
Enter the Dragonfly,
Hey, Spyro.
which is the first GameCube, PS2, and Xbox game. Ripto returns as the main antagonist.
Ripto was also in the Crash and Spyro crossover, so that's
Right, so that's 3 appearances Ripto's had.
you know who's had a lot of appearances of the main antagonist? Bowser.
And Ganondorf. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dedede.
This is kind of a trap, putting Isle Springs here, because this is a level you need to dive to get everything in.
Oh,
But it's the first level you come across after Glimmer.
oof. This game's a dick.
So if you want to be efficient when you're playing this game, you don't go into that portal until...
You have the ability to dive.
Which, thankfully, is right here. But I think it's like 500 gems.
Better get collecting.
Yeah, and just like the previous games, the hub world is a level in and of itself.
So the level you were playing beforehand.
Hi, Spyro. You look like
I mean,
you're pretty
Glimmer.
agile.
No, Glimmer was an actual proper level.
Oh, okay.
This area, the Summer Forest, is the hub world where all the portals are.
All right.
But it has orbs. It has gems. The only thing it doesn't have is a
Now to
talisman.
make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press the
I
jump
love how this guy's like, "Hey, Spyro, you know how to use your own biological functions?"
Spyro. Yes. I do like Hunter's design though.
I'm just not a fan of the whole like skater bro kind of
That's
persona.
fair. That's fair. But I like a guy who can be chill. That's all.
Yeah, no, that's fine. He was always kind of chill. It's just that he does. I think they went a little too far into the whole chill thing.
I'm about to say something that'll probably trigger a few people. Everyone's mad because he stands on 2 legs.
Although I do appreciate one new thing they gave Spyro in this game, and that's the hover. Because you recall in the previous game, if I just barely missed a ledge,
You'd be dead.
he'd hit the wall and fall.
I've seen it. What was that one level where you constantly fell because you messed up some jumps
Yeah, well this
from
game
constant dashing?
has that.
Okay, that's nice.
So if you fall short, you get a few seconds of
My
grace.
running shoes, I'd take you on for real.
I'm about to. How many times can I remind Ryan of his shortcomings from the first Spyro in payback for all the torture I went through in Zelda?
Oh, I absolutely know that there was that damn jump in Dr. Shemp's level I missed regularly.
Yeah, the one with the super charge that you had to build up.
Oh no, I hate supercharges like with a passion.
Don't worry, Ryan. I'm not here to be a dick. Okay, that's only partially true. You know that one monkey you couldn't find in Ape Escape, right beside you.
Yes, I remember the monkey.
The dragonfly following you around.
I'm
Yes,
not.
I know about Spark's help. Okay, can't get any more gems right now. And I don't have enough money to purchase the swimming upgrade.
Wait, is Mark still here?
I don't know.
Maybe
By the
he's
way, Colossus.
losses.
This
Wait.
is the worst instance of like changing audio in the entire game.
Grab the gems.
You can't. The gems are behind me.
Grab the 3 then.
Give me the yims. Yims. Yims.
Spyro likes yin.
Oh, so this game started introducing. I think it's the only game in the series that has like an intro and outro cutscene to each world.
Oh, that's nice. I like cutscenes.
They're more like little comedic. So there's an angry Yeti boy, and in order to appease the angry Yeti, they're going to feed it a goat. Yes, murder is also up for grabs for when it comes to the jokes.
Wait. So,
His friend was eaten.
oh, they just passed that off as a joke? Is death a joke to you?
Well, when they look like these weird frogmen, yes.
Him by shutting all the doors.
I don't know if I approve of
Talk
this.
to the other brothers. They will open the
Yeah,
gates.
Not that I have much of a choice.
I kind of enjoyed, but in the original, I preferred the voices they had, just because they kind of sound like smug, but I don't know how to word it properly. Like this one, they sound like actual like monks.
Mm-hmm.
To go with the aesthetic, and last there was one that's coming in the middle of the stage where
I should be able to open.
it's going because you have to talk to them to open paths.
Uh-huh.
Well, one later in a stage, and this one is just like, look what I can do. It's so impressive, isn't it? And the original one was like, hey, look what I can do. Hey! Like, he sounds so pleased with himself.
Banjo's at you. I don't know. Have I mentioned on the channel how much I love Banjo and Smash?
I've actually been playing more of Banjo lately.
You have?
Yeah.
Nice.
Not in Smash, like the Banjo and Kazooie.
He has the retro thing
The
for
rare
Xbox
retro?
One. Yeah.
Retro replay.
I actually have the original Banjo on my N64, and I'm pretty sure I'm far into Banjo into the game. I haven't beaten it yet though.
Oh, I'm not far. I think I got to the 4th level and it's pissing me off. The bog world.
I don't.
It's a gloom. I don't know. don't know what it's actually called. But it's like a swamp level.
I remember one with a robotic fish.
And that was the third one.
Okay. Maybe I missed a world.
Each time you defeat an enemy, it will release a spirit
But
particle.
like in this one, it's because one of the jiggies, you have to beat this red crocodile at an eating contest or something.
Ah. Oh, right, I forgot Ryan's also a 100%er. So he doesn't leave a world until he's got all the jiggies.
Nope.
Hey, look, Mark's back again. Were you showering, I assume?
Clean now.
Yes. Mark, we're playing Spyro 2.
Spyro 2 Electric Boogaloo or Spyro 2 A Tale of Two Kitties?
A Tale of Two Kitties.
A Tale of Two Boogaloos.
Garfield A Tale
Yeah, it's this guy. Like, hey, look what I can do. Yeah, I don't like it because he has a 3-stage minigame basically,
Oh boy.
and I just barely beat the first two versions, and when I lost the last one, because every time you lose, he takes a bite out of you.
Very top of
A bite as in damage?
Yes. So I left the room thinking, okay, I'll get some more honeycombs and come back and try again. So I left the room, got my honeycombs, went back in, reset the minigame. Because before, if you just took the damage, you would basically be allowed to restart the game you lost.
Okay.
But because I left, I had to restart all 3 games. I was not
Also,
happy.
I'm having a hard time imagining that little chunky looking monkey boy
Even though I'm a
took a
vegetarian,
bite out of you.
I think you should torch that Yeti. He's
Wait,
pretty
Chunky
tough,
was a
though.
monkey boy? What?
In fact,
That
I'm
guy.
not sure
Oh, no. The,
the-
red crocodile and Banjo.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Spyro still.
Oh, no. Also, this is a pathetic boss.
Define pathetic.
Pathetic.
Oh, you beat him?
I thought the Yeti was
He is
tough.
presented as a boss, but...
Guess he was.
Also, there's a bit of a censored line before this. He says, even though I'm a vegetarian, I think you should torch that Yeti. In the original, said even though I'm a vegetarian, I think you should kill that Yeti. Also, I get a golden statue. Are all these talismans gold?
That's lame.
Also, this is the only one of the instances of the super jump power-up portal. I mean, it just jumps you. It just forces you to jump really high. Hello, SpongeBob Professor. He's being bothered by a small floating head.
Evil spirit away, but now it will hide in the statues.
In the original
Want
game,
to flame
he
all
sounded
town
just like
statues? I'm
SpongeBob,
sure you would chase it away for
but he's
good.
altered it a little bit.
Make it sound a little older.
Yes.
Also, I learned that Tom Kenny also voices Yancey.
Yancey! Son, your name is Yancey!
There you go. Mark will always deliver us good Futurama references.
Hell yeah. Which one of these is mine?
That one.
That one's not yours. I was charging mine.
I
Oh.
didn't know the Switch had a dark mode. Does it?
Yeah, I changed mine to dark mode.
You can do it in the settings. The
SETIs.
The SETI. The SETI Yetis.
Kitty. Meow.
Anastasia's mad that you're going to be leaving
She's
her.
really
again.
mad that I'm never here.
Well, Mark, to be fair, I'm mad that you're never here. You never give me attention.
Angry.
So I'm convinced this world is full of Canadians.
Angry kitty.
Oh no, they actually pull that in another game.
Canadian A's?
Yeah, in the third, there's a level where the inhabitants are like ice fishers, and they actually say A.
Ah. I like that. Good old Canadian influence.
Yeah. What kind of battery do you need? AA or AA?
You double A or triple A, eh? I like being Canadian. Also, I like making fun of ourselves.
At least our jokes aren't as bad as the American ones.
That's also true.
Sparks, what are you pointing to? Something in that direction. Okay. Also, this is why I say they're Canadian. See anything about that statue?
Oh, what team do you root for? Huh?
They root for the Colossus monks.
Hey, can the Colossus monks be the Zamboni driver?
I don't know. That's a mean Zamboni driver.
You know what? After I heard that story, that the Leafs lost to a team who had to pull in a Zamboni driver to be their goalie,
Who, by the way, played for in the minor league in Toronto.
just makes me think, okay.
What?
The Zamboni driver. He played for a minor league in Toronto.
I know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just adding to Matt's story.
Oh.
Because it's just... I'm sorry, but maybe at that point, Leafs, you
Leafs-
might want to reconsider a lot.
The Leafs should have hired him.
Well done, Spyro. You've scared the evil spirit away. Why don't you take this?
I love how this is an important item, and it's just like, yeah, I borrowed this from the monks. They don't need it, though. Here, you take it.
It's a yem. It's a special yem.
It's an orb yum.
What do those do?
They're just one of the main collectibles, and later on they become like a source of, like, if you collect enough orbs, you can get access to certain levels.
The Spyro 2's levels feel a lot more open than Spyro 1 levels so far.
Yeah, the Spyro 2 levels are... they are a bit more open because they space out the minigames among everything. Compared to Spyro 1, which is just... They'll hide gems in little alcoves, but that's about it.
Speaking of ice skating.
Yeah, this game also introduced ice physics. Thankfully, the ice physics don't really play into levels too much.
He's got claws, he's got grip. How many gems in this one? 400.
I'm 15 short. There we go. But this boy's got 2 orbs, and I gotta play a game of hockey.
We have found that hockey
yes!
is a calming sport.
We have found that hockey is a peaceful and calming sport.
Yeah, you wish!
Man.
Last time I checked, you lose teeth in that shit.
Well, wasn't there a story recently of a guy's eye nearly getting gouged out?
Yeah, I told you about it. So
Yeah.
there was a hockey game the other night, and one of the guys on the team that I like fell over, and his skate went up and sliced a guy through the eye. He needed 90 stitches.
Never repeat that story, please. I feel bad for the guy, but I hate this. I just can't deal with this. The hearing about injuries. It's just so. It's not my thing.
Ah, like a typical hockey player. Gets violent when I score on him.
You just spitting out the puck.
Yep.
Spyro, that's not how you play hockey. I'm sorry.
Ow!
Oof!
Dick. Don't
What
you
is that?
dare. Oh wait, he can't score on me. He's just...
Do you have 1 life left?
No, I've got 1
Oh,
point.
you've got 1 goal. Okay.
Oh. Stepping his game up.
So you can't skate any faster than this, Spyro?
No. The unfortunate thing about Spyro Ice Physics, you also can't jump.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got a minute and a half to score 5 times. And when you get points like that, it can be really quickly. Get over really quickly. Can you aim, buddy? Goalie's over there. I wasn't even anywhere near that puck. Who were you throwing that to?
His teammate?
Oh, 45 seconds. Can I get this last point? Who knows? Oh wait, I totally got it.
Have this? Don't you mean these?
No, I have to play another game. I have to do another hockey game. Now it's going to be a game of one-on-one.
Game of one-on-one.
Sure.
First to score 5 goals wins.
First to score 5 goals, but I've got a goalie.
Well,
Wait, what? That's cheating! He scored a goal, and the minigame hadn't even started. It's cheating.
That's bullshit.
You know what's also bullshit? I can interfere and not get a single penalty.
Oh, that's not bullshit. That's just thank you. Oh, so can he. Never mind, we're fair. Torch his ass.
There's another hockey game in Spyro 3. It's called Cat Hockey.
Does it involve cats?
Yes. The cats are the pucks. But you also have an ice breath for the entire level.
You know what's nice though? At least you don't have a time limit.
This is true. Just have to score get to 5. And like a true Canadian, I am playing hockey as violently as possible.
Like a true Canadian, of course.
Also, their goalies don't catch on to how I'm scoring.
What?
Now, Kendra just had the audacity to be like, well, we'll see how the dresses you like fit everyone.
Yeah, she's kind of an individual.
Well, have this.
It's like,
If you
this is
stare at
my
it long
wedding.
enough, you
Not,
might not see.
not hers.
Alright, we played some hockey and we'll see everyone in the next episode.
Peace out, friends.